Very good morning, children. Once again, I'm back with the stuff. But today, we are not going to continue with our explanation part. Let us see some other part, that is grammar. But before I get into the grammar, let me tell you what did we do in the last classes. In the last classes, we had seen about the introduction part and the explanation of the first page. The BFG and Sophie, both of them caught something and transferred that into the empty glass jars with the help of the long net. That was by the end of the first page, we had come to know that it was a wonderful dream. That means it's a winged skiffler. According to our author, winged skiffler means a wonderful dream. So let us see what are they going to do with that winged skiffler in the next coming class. But today we are going to focus on grammar. By the end of this session, you will be perfect with the root word, the prefix, suffix, and at the same time you are going to do two exercises based on these two, suffix and prefix. So children, let us get into the class.
Root words. A root word is a word without a prefix or suffix. Other words are formed from a root word. For example, the root word of dances, danced, dancing is dance. One more example. The root word of jumps, jumped, jumping is jump. Now let us see what are suffixes. Students, please look at these words. The words are eat, eaten, eating. The words eaten and eating come from the same word eat. Eat is the root word or the base word. By adding the letters en and ing at the end of the root word, we get two different words. These endings are called suffixes. What is a suffix? A suffix is a letter or group of letters added to the end of a word to form a new word, the meaning of which is usually different from that of the original word. Suffixes modify the root words to which they are added. For example, the root word eat refers to that, the verb or an action of taking in food. However, the word eater refers to a noun or person who eats. The suffix er modifies the root word eat from a verb to a noun. Now, how do we do suffixes? We use suffixes to form plurals of nouns. Some common suffixes are, for example, s, es, ies, en. For example, sandwich can be changed to its plural form by adding suffix es. Daisy is changed into daisies by removing y and adding the suffix. Ox is changed to oxen by adding the suffix en. Children, let us see how do we use suffixes to change the tense of a verb. Some common suffixes added to the base word are s, es, d, ed, t, ing. For example, the suffix s is added to the verb paint, changes to its present tense. The suffix es added to the verb peach changes to its present tense. In the same way, the third one, the suffix D added to the verb advise changes to its past tense. In the same way, we have a suffix like by using ed. The suffix ed added to the verb paint changes to its past tense. The suffix t added to the verb bend changes it to its past tense. And the last suffix ing added to the verb paint changes to its present participle tense. We can also use suffixes to form an adverb. The suffix ly is most commonly added to adjective or root word to form an adverb. For example, quick, quickly. The suffix ly is added to the end of the root word quick to form the adverb quickly. However, keep in mind that not all adverbs end in ly. Commonly used suffixes. They have been formed by adding some of the commonly used suffixes like er, ful, less. For example, paint plus er, sing plus er, help plus ful, care plus less, painter, singer, helpful and careless. Commonly used suffixes. For root words ending in e, only r is added. They have been formed by adding some of the commonly used suffixes like er. The root word make, it changes when we add r into maker. In the same way, the root word drive, when you add r, the suffix, when you add r to the root word, it changes into driver. These two are nouns. For root words ending in y, the y is dropped and replaced with ier. The root word happy, if the suffix is added, y should be dropped. In the place of y, ier, the suffix should be added. In the same way, for the root word lazy, y is dropped when we add suffix to it. lazier, lazy, lazier. Let us see a few more suffixes. There is a suffix by using ful. If this suffix is added to the root word, the meaning itself will be changed. For example, help, help is the root word. To the root word help, if we add the suffix ul, it changes into helpful. In the same way, the root word care, if a suffix ful is added to the root word, it changes into careful. Full means full of. Let us see one more suffix that ends with less. If the root word is added with less, that is, it changes into different words. For example, help is the root word. If we add less to this root word, it changes into helpless. In the same way, the root word care, if we add less, the suffix, to the care, it becomes careless. Careless. Less means the lack of. In this way, we can use different suffixes by using the different words. So children, let us quickly see what did we learn today in suffixes. A suffix is a letter or group of letters added to the end of a word to form a new word, the meaning of which is usually different from that of the original word. Suffixes modify the root words to which they are added. Suffixes are used to form plural of nouns. Suffixes are used to change the tense of a verb. Examples: s, es, d, ed, t and ing. Suffixes are used to form an adverb from adjectives. Example: ly. The suffixes er, ful and les are some of the commonly used suffixes. For root words ending in e, only r is added. For root words ending in y, the y is dropped and replaced with ier. Now children, let us see what are prefixes. A syllable or a word part added to the beginning of a word is called a prefix. A prefix has a meaning, but it is not a word. Examples like disconnect, imbalance, incorrect, unhappy. Word parts like dis, in, un are the prefixes. That means not or the opposite of. Remember, a prefix can change the meaning of a word. For example, disconnect, imbalance, incorrect, unhappy. Some antonyms are formed by adding prefixes to the words. For example, mature, immature, active, inactive, agree, disagree, lock, unlock. So students, so far we have seen about root words, suffixes and prefixes. Let us do this worksheet. In this worksheet we have two different exercises based on prefixes as well as suffixes. Let us focus on this. Make new words combining the root word with the suitable prefixes. Dash obey, dash act, dash move, dash healthy, dash possible. So please children think and write the suitable prefixes over there. Coming to the next one. Read each sentence, underline the root word and add the suffix to the answer. For example, I like to teach kids. Who am I? The answer is teacher. Underline the suffix, that is here er. So I have underlined. In the same way children, complete the remaining. I work on a farm. Who am I? I sing for a living. Who am I? I like to drive. Who am I? I love to read many books. Who am I? I like to write all the time. Who am I? So children, please once again go through it and complete the given worksheet. And in the next class, we are going to see the continuation of our lesson, what this BFG and Sophie are going to do with that wonderful dream. So children, let us meet once again in the next class. Have a nice day. Thank you.